Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So guys, I just wanted to share a couple of things that I've purchased recently, and for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen what I'm going to show you because I tend to upload quite a few photos on there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is on the top of my channel page, okay, but I will put the link in the description box below. It's worth a check sometimes because I do share my finds and what have you and my purchases. So my recent purchases, I bought, I'll go with this one first, a quartz cut crystal moon. Okay, absolutely gorgeous, all carved. And I had a fixation as a child. I'd be about 6 years of age, and my brother had the biggest bedroom, and where we lived there was just a canal behind us, so the nighttime sky was really dark, and he had a telescope in his room, and I was there from the age of 5, 6 onwards. I would sit for hours just looking through the telescope and looking for the man in the moon. So then I purchased this other big baby here. Okay, so that's sort of my link with my childhood, but I love the moon anyway. I think everybody loves the moon, and we always say, don't we, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, okay, from loved ones or what have you, if you're separated, you can just look in the sky and that moon and the stars will keep you well connected. So that was one of my first purchases recently, because obviously, as you know, I'm a crystal lover. I'm just in the process, guys, of getting a cabinet done to house all my crystals in, because obviously this is just a small selection I've got here. I also purchased this, back to the moons again, and it's actually got the moon inside this crystal sphere. Oh gosh, absolutely fell in love with that. So that is another new purchase. It's like holding the moon, the whole moon, the full moon in your hands. So that was another crystal purchase. I'm actually using a new deck as well this week, and it's called the Daily Crystal Inspiration. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. And also, there's a lady on Instagram who does needlecraft work. It's like felting, and I have purchased items from her before. Her channel name is Sue Tales. I will put Sue's link in the description box below. But as you know, I am a lover and I feed foxes by where I live. Okay, I've purchased numerous pieces of artwork with foxes on, okay, that being one of them. But I was looking at Sue's felting work the other day, and this was here. Now I've added some little lights into this, but I'm going to show it you first without the lights. Oh, look at this, isn't it sweet? It's a little rabbit, okay, darting away from Mr. Fox here. Here's the little rabbit, and this is the inside of its burrow. Look, washing pegged out. It's got a little candle, a little bed here, some books, glasses, a little teacup, and I put some little lights in. So I'm gonna, can you see? Look, oh, isn't it cute? And fantastic Mr. Fox was chasing the rabbit and she got away. Okay, so I wanted to share that and put a big shout out and a thank you to Sue for her incredible work. I have purchased something else from her recently as well, so I will share that with you when that arrives. So yeah, the theme of it this week then, guys, I'll just move this out of the way a second, turn the lights off. This week I'm using the Sacred Heart of Trees. Felt like I wanted to connect with nature, and it's the same kind of principle. I will just randomly select a page where I want to stop for each star sign. So that is what we are doing. So without further ado, let's get into the readings. Now I'm going to read for the lovely star sign of Taurus. So Taurus, let's grab the sacred heart of trees and let's have a look where we want to stop for you. Feel right there. And we have, feel it all around you, feel it inside, the all-embracing creative force of life. Got a beautiful picture here, okay, of a tree sort of near quiet waters. I feel this message for you, Taurus, is saying you need to stand and stare. Literally take the time to stand and stare. Reconnect with life's force in general. And it's interesting, I want to bring it out for you, Taurus. I was watching somebody recently who I follow quite a lot on YouTube called Jake Ducey, and he was on about the intention we can set through water. Apparently water holds memory, and it's been proven. And what you are supposed to do for 21 days, and I feel like I want to share this, okay, is pour water into a glass and set your intentions into the water. Whatever it is you want to manifest in your life, whether that be money, partnerships, okay, health, or what have you, you put that intention into the water and then you drink the water and feel as though that has happened and materialized, and thank the universe for that. And I'm a big believer in the way energy and how we work with energy, okay, because the whole planet is based with energy. Every single object, even if it's solid like these crystals, they've all got their own energy. So I would like you to try that and see how it works for yourself. So let's start shuffling the cards. I'm going to bring out this new oracle deck, and I am going to use the book on this occasion because it's interesting to look at the properties of these cards, being as they are crystal related. So Taurus, let's have a look what's coming out for you. What have we got for Taurus? And we have carnelian, okay, the crystal carnelian, and it's feed your creativity. So let's have a look in the book and we'll have a look what it says about carnelian. Carnelian, feed your creativity. Your creative side is calling to you. Rather than waiting for inspiration to strike, be your own creative muse. Choose an activity that taps into your imagination. Allow yourself to get messy and create freely. Silence your inner critic and let go of any expectations about what this process should look like. It's not about making a perfect masterpiece, it's about exploring your personal journey and letting your imagination run free. Core questions. What sparks your creative side? Is there anything holding you back from letting your creativity run wild? What do you want to create? And the crystal action is affirm I am imaginative and create freely. Today, start one new creative project or restart one you abandoned. So, getting hands on and getting creative, my lovely Taurians. So then, let's have a look what else is coming out for you this week. What else have we got for Taurus, please? That definitely wanted to come out. And it's breathe. We have the energy of breathe. It can also mean about something resurfacing. So it could be an issue that you thought was resolved, and in some cases it means that this could be coming back. around. I feel like there's something coming back around for you to deal with. Let's have a look what that comes out with then, Taurus. And we have Magician and the Mirror. So let me just put this light around a bit so we can put some more light on the subject. Magician and the Mirror. Life is an illusion. Don't just look into the mirror, see through the mirror. Don't get caught up in what you see, okay? You need to start to look through situations. I've got this energy of containing again, putting boundaries around you, where it says you have the energy here, like the magician, to make anything manifest, make anything happen. Beautiful energy. Let's have a look what your soul position is feeling this week. What is Taurus's soul feeling? And we have Covenant, sacred contract. Number 7 is the divine number. So this is a contract with the universe, a sacred contract. And this is the contract that you would have signed before you even came onto this earth plane. Something needs looking at, something needs addressing. It's as though either somebody promised something to you or you promised something to somebody else. When we look at this scroll, it has the word conflict. It's either somebody who's broken a promise, or it is a message of something important needs to be signed. However that's going to be resonating with you. Let's have a look at your animal spirit cards for this week. With the alchemical sign of fire, and it's the fire ant. Getting to the centre. Working your way to the nucleus of something this week. Trying to get to the bottom of something, Taurus. I want to bring in that moon, because moon is attached to emotions, and I am just going to focus on this for a second. Please bring in any messages for Taurus. The initial R is coming up in this moon, a strong initial of R. So this could be a person that is significant around you, or it could be somebody in spirit connecting around you at this time. But it's bringing in the R, okay? Like R for Richard, They're showing me a figure of somebody dismantling something, and I feel like this is in somebody's rear garden, or it's building work that needs to be done or is being done. But there's somebody being very constructive here, as in I feel like they're taking down something that's probably rotted away and it needs renewing. But there's somebody hands on here. It's either you who's going to be hands on or somebody is doing some work for you, because they're showing me this here. I've also got the owl coming in now. This is coming in as a symbol to say seek knowledge, seek information. And I feel this is attaching itself to this covenant, this sacred contract, where there could be a conflict of interest. It could be somebody around you where there's a sale going through, or a house, and at the last minute there's some kind of element where they cannot sign the contracts. It's that kind of an energy. Anything else for Taurus? Mr. Moon? And they're showing me somebody on a push bike here. I don't know if there's a motorbike or a push bike, but it could be somebody who wants to purchase a push bike, or is looking to restore a bike or a motorbike, but I can just see a figure on a motorbike. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So let's carry on with the cards and see what the fairies want to add into the mix this week. And we have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. And this is what I was saying at the start of the reading, wasn't it? I felt like you need to stand and stare, Taurus. You need to sort of stop and reconnect with life in general. Just feel the energies that have been going on around Taurus of late have been very disconnective, okay? So let's have a look what your guides, angels and spirits want to bring into the mix this week. And we have a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. This could be, if you've got children, then it's just spending time connecting with loved ones this week. It can also mean to connect with your inner child, okay? Remember to love yourself, because you could be giving yourself a hard time of late. It can also mean an anniversary of a child that's passed as well, for some of you, not all of you. So let's get a heads up with what's coming in the following week. What else have we got for Taurus? I've got your own sign coming out. Cultivate. Gather information. Face something head on as well, Taurus. Reap rewards as well for some of you. quite a fertile, abundant card. I just want to see what's sitting in your soul spirit. The sacred union, partnership and romance. This is deep within you of how you are feeling, that you need to focus on partnerships. Also, I look at the romance as though, as I said, you need to love yourself. There's like an energy of being too hard on yourself, as I said, of late, okay? It can be the return of something, a return of a person maybe, unfinished business, where a connection with a friendship, it doesn't have to be romantically linked. But I feel it's an energy of your soul spirit is saying you need to work together, pull together here. There's been some disengagement with a loved one, and it's saying you need to start to come back on the same level with somebody. Let's have a look what the universe wants to add on to this. Third chakra, Archangel Camille. And it's follow your gut feeling. We had 27 here, which is 9, and we've got 7 and 3, which is 10. So there's something comes back full circle. There's a completion here. Follow your own gut instinct on something this week. Just going to grab the crystal energy cards just to finish this reading off for you, Taurus. What else have we got for Taurus, please? What else do they need to be concentrating on? And we've got Angelite. Support is all around you. Support is all around you. You've got the colour blue. Blue is attached to emotions, so you have been going through it a bit, and I feel like you've been putting yourself up against it as well, Taurus. So we've got Angelite. Support is all around you. Just to recap, third chakra, Archangel Camille, who's saying go with your gut feeling. Never doubt your own intuition. The sacred union can mean, as it states, a union, a partnership, okay? Having to pull resources back with working with a loved one for some of you. We had cultivate, and this is reaping rewards. It's a very fertile card, but it's also about facing something head on as well. You could have to have a soft approach, not be like a bull in a china shop on a situation. It's about nurturing a situation there. Spirit brought in a child's love, and as I said, this is either connecting with the loved ones, a child, obviously family-wise. It can also mean connecting with the inner child of you, and also for some of you it can be an anniversary of a child that has passed. Fairies come out to say go outside. I feel like you need to have the time to stand and stare, reconnect with nature, ground yourself. Okay, just feel whoever I'm picking up with Taurus, it's been in a bit of a chaotic energy that you've been working with, because we've got the fire ant, which is busy, trying to sort something, get to the bottom of something, very passionate about trying to sort an issue out. This issue could be to do with a contract, If not you directly, it could be somebody who is waiting for a contract to be signed, and there's just something that crops up to stop this at the moment. Again, that's not for all of you, but for some of you. And also being a contract of a conflict of interests in your own personal life that's not sitting with you well either. But it's saying these things happen sometimes for a reason, because they're divinely structured. Magician and the mirror is to remind you that don't just look at the mirror, look through the mirror. You are the magician at the end of the day, and you can work your own magic. Nothing is set in stone. The energy of breathe comes out. Give yourself some slack, Taurus. Need to slow down for some of you. But I said as well, something comes back to the surface. Something comes back round again. And then we had the crystal energy at the start of Carnelian. Find your creativity. And I feel like give yourself some recreation time. Okay? So, my lovely Taurines, I hope you can take something from that reading. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. Have a great couple of weeks, and until I speak to you again, you take care of you. Bye then.